Dear God, dear Source, dear Creator, dear all that is, we thank you so much for our opportunity to have this physical experience, and we call forth the archangels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Ariel, to bring in, protect, and facilitate communication tonight. And we ask that only that which is for our highest good can come through. Amen.
Amen. Sure.
So you could either, if you hear from Nicole, you can tell me. And also, but if you get messages from anywhere else, you can tell me those too. And like Paula, if you see into my Akashic records, you could tell me that too. That's fine.
Okay.
So, or whatever you feel like. So I'm pretty open.
Well, I asked for evidence. I got 3 things, so let me know if those are on track, and then I'll continue.
Okay.
The first is a little red and white tricycle with little plastic, like white type streamers on off the handlebar, and then the second was licorice. But the word licorice came out, but it looks like a flat strip, like those fruit bar strips, like it's flat and black.
Mm-hmm.
But the word licorice came through.
Okay.
And then the third is little ponytail things, and they're like little ball. They're not barrettes, but they're like the little rubber things you wrap around. They have the round balls.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Okay. So I don't know if those are on track. Then I'll keep going.
Oh yeah, all those make sense.
Okay. She's showing me a big pail of water, and she's pouring it over, and she's asking to let it wash, let it flow over you. She can't force the bucket of water on you. She's helping she can bring the bucket and tilt it, but you actually have to engage it to flow over you.
Okay.
And this is releasing of memories. There's all these memories that she won't show them to me, but there are all these memories that are in you,
Mm-hmm.
that are like inside.
I know what you mean.
And she wants, I've got the bucket, but she wants you to accept the water and let the water do what it's supposed to do, the love do what it's supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And that is to just wash out all those memories that are stuck. And she shows them to me like jacks with like little, like jacks are like stuck, like the jacks, like they're like stuck in your flesh.
Yeah.
And just trust. You don't have to figure out. Just trust the water. Let the water flow. It will pull it all out, but you have to ask it. Anyway. And she shows me like spinning, like happiness. So it's not a series. It's not. It is synergized. It is catalyzed by happiness. Okay. So that she wants you, as you do this, if you choose to do it, let it flow through you, all of the stuff, let it go, all that stuff that's stuck in there, just let it go. It's not making you stronger, it's not propelling you anywhere.
Okay.
Just let it all out. Forgive it, let it out, just all that hurts, all those, there's some sort of memory, all the memories, all that stuff, just let it wash out. But she says, as you do it, it's not like you're going through surgery, okay? That's not what the idea is. You are dancing. You're spinning, and you're spinning, and just, I see these jacks just flying off of you, and it's this tide of water, almost like a surf on the beach. It's got all these little jacks in it, and like you're looking so pristine, like you're like you're like like it's like that spiritual light being that you
Uh-huh.
talked about. That's what you look like, as all those little jacks are just. So
How do I get this water?
she's ready to pour it. You just have to accept it. It's like a love. It's a letting go of that, letting go of all those jacks that somehow you feel. She's not telling me, but just release it and accept it. Accept all the water that she wants to flow. When you meditate,
Okay.
you can see it coming.
Okay.
Accept it
Okay.
and enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's a dance. It's a happy, joyous, like a party kind of feeling. It's an excitement. It's a jubilation. It's a release. It's a freedom. You know, you're just dancing and spinning.
Mm-hmm.
And so she would like you to let it happen.
Okay.
She's ready. She shows me the bucket, it's like upturned, and you just have to let it. She's been holding it, and you're not ready.
And just say, okay, I'll take it.
Oh, and she shows me these flowers that are blooming, I think after you do that.
Okay.
A telephone, like like a black and silver telephone where the base, and you have like a handset that sits inside of there. I don't know what it means, but that was what they gave me.
Okay.
I think the reason why is I think, it's because of the projects and stuff we were working on.
So initially, I saw you sitting in a chair, like a throne, but you kind of didn't look human. It was more like an E.T.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw a little girl with a stuffed animal in a rustic setting,
Uh-huh.
and she was saying, "See me, look at me, see me." And she was just kind of wandering around there. And then I see you again, and I do see like a kettle out in the middle of the forest on, a kettle of water like warming up on the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see Nicole, like she's got you and your hair is white, but she's dyeing it and she's making it all purple.
Oh, okay.
And like ready for a celebration.
Interesting. So that's it. 48 seconds left. Any more that you didn't get to say already?
I kept saying, can you please give me a little bit more about this telephone? And all of a sudden a rabbit appeared, so just,
Yeah, rabbits mean something.
Jane.
Jane? Jane. Who I'm seeing is a woman that she looks like she made it to her 80s because she has like a pleasant looking face and white hair
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of French twisted into a little teeny bit of a bun. She has kind eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she had a personality, like, it was sweet, like, it was nice, it was, if she would, like, look at you and look at what good that you were saying,
Mhm,
like,
mhm,
that kind of
mhm.
feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I feel she was very reserved.
To a degree.
I think She held a lot back.
Most of the time.
Because that's where she's coming through right now and trying to communicate.
Yeah, she feels to me like she has like kind of a soft inner core. Like, it's not that she's a weak person, it's just that because she's not mean or something, so she has to protect herself a little bit on the outside, but it's not really that thick of a protection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she could be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She's,
Mm-hmm.
she's a nice lady. But that somebody, a mean person, could get under her skin because she doesn't have a big wall of protection or something.
Mm-hmm.
It feels to me like she's from, I don't know about your clan, but you know, the whole group of people you know up in the Northeast or wherever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She feels like, because she keeps pulling me to
Mm-hmm.
where there's the
Mm-hmm.
green
Mm-hmm.
trees and stuff. I've seen a dog. I've seen a dog about, it's a mid-sized dog, dark in color.
Mhm.
It's not little and it's not big, it's mid-sized.
Mhm.
I see, and I don't doubt it, I doubt it's this kind because it's so rare, but you know that kind with the little squiggly hair?
Okay, squiggly hair, that, what color is the hair?
To me, it's, well, it's dark, so it would be either dark gray or dark brown.
Okay, because there's several dogs in her life, but
I've seen a dark, but I'm seeing it, it would be like a 40-pound dog. It's not little dog and it's not big dog, it's
Okay.
mid-size. Okay, Paula, who do you want to hear from?
I just like messages, please.
Messages. Right away, Archangel Michael jumped in there and to let you know he's like protecting you.
Thank you.
I'm seeing a pool party, and you're having massive amount of fun in the water, and you have like a drink and you're yelling really loud, going, "Woo!" Like, there's like a beach ball you're eating it.
Is that in my next lifetime?
No, so it's like it's not even a message. It's just like I'm seeing it. It's like you're fully just having filled with having fun. It's bursting out of you.
I'm seeing two elephants that haven't seen each other in a long time, but they're related. And they're greeting each other with their trunks, and they're so happy to see each other.
Seeing these reeds, growing from a body of water, and it has a feeling of the Middle East somewhere. And then I see this sailing ship, like the old, very old, ancient kind of sailing ship, the big sails, like a big seagoing kind of wooden ship.
Can you tell if it's getting ready to set sail or if it's sailing or docking?
Oh, this is something you already did, apparently.
I was a
It
sailor
feels
in my
like-
previous life.
Okay, it feels like it's something you did.
Okay.
I feel like I'm flying over a coastal area, but it's like, it's not an island, but it's like the Bahamas or something. But I keep flying over, but I'm not in an airplane, I'm just literally flying. I'm a bird. And I'm flying over that area, and I'm just keep flying over it. The water's beautiful, and there's all kinds of beautiful trees and sand. It keeps bringing me there.
Thank you.
I feel like this woman wants to say hi.
Okay.
But it feels like it would be like either your father's mother or else a lady around that age that is in kind of that kind of role, like a grandmotherly like role. Because he's getting a V, like a nickname V.
It's Virginia. Hi, Grandma.
Is that your grandma?
Yeah. Hi, Grandma. And I'm getting confirmation.
Yeah, me too. She wants to say hi.
Hi, Grandma.
Because I was like, I'm like going out into ethers looking for a message, and she's like, tell her in her. Is that your dad's mom?
It is.
Yeah, okay. And she's like, and I'm like, well, what's your name? I'm not going to say anything if you don't tell me your name. And she's like, just V. Just give her V.
Her name is Virginia. Hi, Grandma.
So she wants to say hi.
I love you.
And I love you.
Thank you for coming through.
She's giving you a hug. A virtual hug.
So I see you on this ship, and there's a board or a plank or kind of a shelf, and you're there with this precious powder. Like maybe it's gold. It's some kind of very precious, something that's traded, and something that's precious, and it's obtained through your work as a sailor, and you accumulated this. It's almost like a savings account kind of thing, where in those days, and it's in this little cloth thing that you have tied up, and you're opening it and you're looking at it, and I think maybe there's someone else there, maybe looking at it, but you're looking at it, and you're just fascinated by it, and you value it highly, and it's like the fruits of your efforts. You've worked a long time to accumulate this. It seems like you've accumulated it over time through a lot of effort, and you just enjoy looking at it. You value it. You cherish it, and somehow there's a wind that blows, and this very precious powder you have in this little sack. It's only like it could fit in your palm, but it's really apparently very precious. And the wind blows, and some of it kind of blows over the side of the deck, and it's just devastating. Not all of it, but some of it blows over, and the ship kind of tilts a little bit. I'm trying to keep myself out of it. Do you want more insight on what that means, or?
Sure.
So, okay.
Is it mirth?
It's I don't know. It's like a jewel. It's very precious. It's highly precious, and it's traded across long distances. So I want to say that this is a repeated theme when you come here. Is not being attached to the things that you've worked hard to build, because it keeps happening, like you lose it, or you lose part of it anyway, and it keeps happening because you're attached to it. Instead of just putting it in your pocket as a tool that you have, or you accumulate it, okay, you're going to do X, Y, and Z with it, you're like cherishing it, and then that's the problem. And that's why you keep losing some of it. I don't mean like right now, but I'm just saying when you come here, that theme seems to be recurring, and it's almost a theme of you going through this experience to learn to not be attached to things, even things that you've worked long and hard to build and accumulate. Value the experience and the people around you that you've engaged with, because as you're going to accumulate this, you've interacted with people, you've cooperated, you've worked, you've learned, you've pushed yourself forward. That's good. That's the thing to value. But don't value like the accumulation. Don't be attached to it. And so that's why it keeps slipping out, because it's like a lesson that they keep trying to get you to learn.
Thank you. That was a direct message from my archangel.
And your grandma also kept showing me her face, showing me the sunset, showing me her face, showing the sunset, and I can only interpret what she was doing over and over as trying to, like if I interpreted it, it'd be like, when you look at the sunset, think of me. Type of thing. That's what it felt like.
I got confirmation on that. Thank you so much.
Did you have anything you didn't say? Okay. Who do you want to hear from, Emil?
It's interesting, my grandmother, she seems to want to, my maternal grandmother seems to want to.
What's her name?
With us.
First name? What's her name?
I called her Nana.
Nana?
But her name is Mary Webster Dahl.
I'm seeing a lady with a pillbox hat.
Mm-hmm.
The type that has a tiny little see-through net that just comes off a little.
I saw the net right when you were describing. Yeah. That's Nana.
She likes church a lot. Church is important in her life. Correct?
That's more evidence. Big time.
I see her fussing over you and your appearance.
Yes, she was exacting. That's evidence, yes.
And that's funny because I was just going to say, when she said that, I was going to say she takes pride in her appearance.
Evidence, yes.
Like a clean, neat, pressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's messing with your hair and she's messing with everything.
Yes, more evidence, yes.
She's really, really into church. She showed me church, gave me the feeling of church once, and now she's showing me like inside of a church.
Oh, yes.
And there's like
evidence.
There's like these, I don't know if they're all wood, but at least part of the pews is these wooden. It's like that dark brown wood.
Okay. That would fit for the church she went to. I don't remember the church sitting here as a kid. I don't remember the church, so that would certainly fit. I don't remember the pews standing out as different from other churches I went to, and so that.
But you remember pews?
Oh,
They had pews,
yes.
Yeah, so she's showing me the inside of a church. So I get that this is like a primary thing in her life.
Concurred. That would fit Nana.
She's showing me a house it has one of those covered porches.
That would fit her house in Shaker Heights. That would fit her house. More evident.
She kept it very well swept. The porch area too. Feels clean and swept.
That is more evidence.
Because she had to say, okay, little kids, get off the porch, I'm sweeping. Do you remember that?
I don't remember her saying those specific words. But that would fit her.
No, I didn't hear the specific words. I'm just seeing a lady, like, she's sweeping her porch and there's like a bunch of little kids, so she's making them get off so she can sweep it because she wants not any like dirt on it and stuff. She wants it to be clean.
That fits with Nona.
Yeah, even before we started, I saw a woman in a wedding gown, and she was somehow connected to you. So I don't know what the significance is about her marriage.
That would fit Nona, and that would fit my experience with her. So that's more evidence. Yes.
She's saying the Bible is so important, and so she's has it open to something on her lap, and I feel like she would point it out, and she's not doing it in a way like trying to push it on someone, but in a way like, this is the way you teach. This is the way I can teach. Show you a lesson is like by opening the Bible and showing you a verse.
Okay.
I keep feeling like saying Psalms or something.
Okay.
There was 3 numbers that went into my head, and I don't know if they just are random numbers that popped into my head. Because the first one was 31, and then I was getting like 101, and then my rational mind saying I doubt there's that many Psalms. And then I was getting 55, but then it went back to 31 again. So I don't know if any of that wound up having any meaning.
Oh, I'll read that.
But the 31 seems most prominent,
Okay.
like pushing itself, but there.
So I see you with boots on, and there's like a stream with waterfall, and you've got a stick, and you're walking, but you're walking against the current instead of walking with the current.
Okay.
And you're sweating a lot. It's very difficult to walk that way.
Okay. Can you
I'm
ask
hearing
for-
grandchild.
I've seen
Grandchild.
Okay, sorry. I'm seeing something about a banana.
Okay. I'm thinking the banana relates to something else that was just happening yesterday.
Okay, because she showed me the banana, eating a banana like 5 times. So I'm like, what, do you have a banana tree? He said something heights. I doubt you have banana trees.
No, it's something yesterday that was happening
Okay.
specifically. So.
And then all of a sudden my mind popped the banana cream pie, like where they put the crust and the banana pudding and then the sliced bananas too.
Yeah.
So then I wondered if maybe she made that or something.
It's a little long story, but I can relate to the banana quite readily.
Okay, good.
And to the granddaughter, and to walking upstream. I think I know what the walking upstream is about.
Yeah, the water seems kind of dirty, actually, and it almost seems like you're trying to figure out where the dirty water's coming from.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can do the second part.
She looks over at me. No, I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun.
I know. Okay, so who wants to go first? You can move a tiny bit more to here just to make sure that picks you up.
Okay.
And then like whoever, I think I'll just have one chair here. And that's what they should do.
Let's film Colette.
What?
I said, let's film Colette.
Let's film Colette. Yeah, so we make sure that you're being filmed. Okay, so are you gonna try to channel or
Well, I'm trying to see if anything will transfigure.
okay, we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, we'll watch it for 10 minutes. feel like I see energy around you, and I feel like I've seen like an older woman's face.
It's on like the right side or the half side of her.
Yeah, that kind of got put. Yeah, that's what it keeps doing. It's
Yeah.
going on. And then I almost thought I saw what felt like I saw over that eye like an injury, like a mark from maybe an injury would have been. Do you know Queenie, the lady on Felice's wall? Queenie?
No.
Well, she's someone besides being on his wall. Because I found some things she wrote in a book. But you look like her for a second. I saw a lot of stuff. Did you guys?
Your mouth was moving and your eyes were moving at one point.
Really?
I saw a lot of stuff. Well, it's like if you let your eyes go soft focus, then I can see like what spirit's there and stuff.
Oh, cool.
So we'll see what that comes on there.
Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Who wants to go next? So you have your choice. You could do that, or you could try to channel spirit, or you could try to practice doing mediumship, like you're the only medium in a room, whatever you want. Do you want to go
I'll
next?
go next, yeah.
Okay. How do you feel?
Okay.
Can you feel someone coming through you?
Well, I felt the gentle moving of my head up and down as I was breathing. In other times, like when we were over there, it was more
Faster. Yeah.
This was just very gentle,
Yeah.
very easy.
It was an older lady that kept coming through.
Yeah, I kept seeing an older lady too, totally. And it felt like at one point I could see her that she was experiencing breathing again. While she was in your body, breathing.
I think if you would have had more time, she would have actually started coming through a little bit more. Because her eyes kept... I thought you were actually going to open your eyes like staring. And your mouth, it looked like it kept like... It like turned smiling and then it kind of went down, smiled and went down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept seeing an older lady too.
Did you see any other attributes about her that I might be able to identify her?
She had a scar on her face.
She had something right there, like she might have had an injury or something like that. And she had a round face, kind of.
Your cheekbones like disappeared.
Yeah, at some points part of your face disappeared, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Sometimes
to see
the camera catches more.
Yeah.
Because the electronics.
And
on
also
it.
any kind of orbs or anything, and kind of
Yeah.
etheric energy, spiritual energy. I mean, that'd be interesting to see.
Okay, go ahead, Emil.
Okay.
So I guess if we turn the light all off, then the red light would show, but then we wouldn't see. So I don't know. It's kind of a trade-off.